I'm Ray Chase, by the way, voice actor extraordinaire. We have a game that we play at a lot of our panels called Late for Panel. So I figured that we can play this game with Robbie without him knowing, and once he comes in, I think he'll fit right in. The idea with Late for Panel is Robbie is so late for his own panel that he has forgotten who he is. And I'm going to give him hints as a panelist to try to get him to guess it. So what I need from you guys is who, oh that's right, take this off, is who is Robbie? He can be an anime character, video game, a real historical person, somebody like that. Raise your hand, I'll call on you, I'll give it to Robbie. What do you got?
George Washington.
George Washington's a good one. Someone right here?
Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen, star of cars, right here.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus himself, and over there.
Stack of pancakes.
A stack of pancakes is hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna choose stack of pancakes. It's gonna be very disorienting for him, and we'll see how he does. We'll wait for him to come to start, but I'll kick it off by saying I'm Ray Chase, voice actor. You might know me as Noctis in Final Fantasy 15. Master of Masters in Kingdom Hearts. Eve and Nier from Nier. What the heck am I? Bruno from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There we go. Uzui from Demon Slayer, The Flashing Mushroom. And Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been a voice actor for many years. Me, Robbie, and Max go around the world doing our lava show, but alas, Max, he is not here with us today for scheduling concerns. So we can't do our full lava show, but I think we can do our late for panel thing, which should be really fun. We're here to essentially hang out with you guys, answer any questions that you have, and just kind of have a chill day. Do you guys have any questions for me specifically? Maybe I can even answer some of Robbie's questions because I've done so many of these with him. No questions? Then I'll be on my way. Thank you guys so much. You are an awesome audience. Yes?
What do you guys do when any of the lava boys are missing?
What do we do when any of the lava boys are missing? Well, you guys don't know this because you can't see my pants, but I've peed myself several times today. If I'm away from any of my lava boys for an extended period of time, I just can't, I can't control my bowels. No, actually it is kind of weird. Before this con, Max, Robbie, and I have done so many cons together that I was like, I don't think I've spent this much time with Robbie Daymond at one place. Is this the man? Is this the myth? No, it's just Phil. Just Phil. Phil is my handler at this con. He is a math teacher doing some geometry. Yes, and I was gonna say, he said that some of his students are over here. I think that's hilarious. I don't know what I would do if my geometry teacher was at an anime con. Probably pee my pants. No, this is the most time I've spent with Robbie at one time, and I haven't gotten tired of him yet, but we will see by Monday. We found some things, some fun extracurricular activities to do. We hiked Mount Olympus yesterday, that was super fun. He's gonna take me snorkeling on Monday. I've never snorkeled before, and I'm excited about that. Do you have, what other questions do you guys have? Yes?
Who do you hate the most to play against in Smash Bros?
Who do I hate the most to play against in Smash Bros? So I play Roy's your boy from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yes, he's amazing. Yes, I forgot earlier. I was actually, there's someone at Artist Alley who, if you play him at Smash and beat him, you get a 20% discount for all of his stuff. And right before this, we were watching him play his Toon Link, and he was very aggravating. I will say, people who play long distance, you know, Zero Suit Samus kind of guys are annoying because, of course, I play my boy Roy. I like it in up close and personal and brawling like that. I used to play Dr. Mario back in the day too. He was my favorite. Before the word main was invented, who do you main in Smash? It was just you'd go over to somebody's house and play, and you just had your favorite characters, and that was it. Yeah, I dislike the people who throw bombs at me all the time. That's true for Smash and in real life. Other questions? Yeah.
Where are you gonna go snorkeling?
Where am I going to go snorkeling? Robbie said it was close by to the convention center. I assume there's a beach nearby. This is being Hawaii. I do not know exactly where. Hopefully they have rentals. He brought snorkel equipment. He brought fins. This man was prepared. I was absolutely unprepared. Yes.
Have you tried shaved ice yet?
Have I tried shaved ice? Yes. I have been to Hawaii quite a few times. In high school, I came with my parents to the island of Kawaii, which I very much enjoy. I love the laid-back nature of it. I love that roosters just hang out wherever you go. I did try leaking mui and died. I died. It's really hard to eat that stuff. But we did have shaved ice over there in Kauai. It was absolutely phenomenal every single day. Yeah, very, very fun. Over here.
What was it like being the subway announcer?
So I also forgot to say my most famous role, which is the subway announcer in Persona 5, as well as the subway announcer in Shin Megami Tensei 3, and the subway announcer in Shin Megami Tensei 5. Here's the man. Now, Robbie, you were late for panel. I'm gonna give you some hints to help figure out who exactly you are. So on the count of three, say you're late. 1, 2, 3. You're late!
Oh, Goku! It's me,
Whoa, Goku, I don't think you're
I'm
like...
just kidding. Welcome to DisneyCon!
No way,
I'm gonna sue everybody!
No way. I brought you here because you are generic.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of you and...
It's me, Ray Chase.
I like you sticky the best, you know?
What?
Yeah, I do. A nice big, flatter you, a big sticky mess. I love you, man.
This is horrible.
Is this your nightmare?
What have I walked into? Yes, it's me, everyone's worst enemy, Stinky Ricky.
Stinky Ricky, no way, man. No, man, I love to, when I think of you, I think of a nice summer morning in a cabin on the griddle, you know? Just
What?
on the griddle.
And Sticky?
And sticky. Well, the sticky comes
I'm a
after.
sticky,
Yeah.
I'm a sticky summer man on the grill.
Griddle. Yeah.
I am covered in syrup. I am a McGriddle.
You are.
I am a literal McGriddle.
You are covered in syrup. That's the best.
Oh, I hate you. I'm pancakes.
Robbie, go get me. I'll be late for panel. See ya.
I'm never doing a con with just Ray again. It's never gonna happen. Hi everybody, how are you? I'm sorry I was a little bit behind, I got stuck. If you don't know who I am, I'm the guy with the gaudiest shirts in the convention. I bought this D&D Hawaiian shirt a year and a half ago and then bailed on it. I was so scared. And now I feel like I can finally wear it. That's my buddy Ray. He plays a lot of characters. You all know them. You've been with him for the last 10 minutes or so. But let's think of one for him. Let's take some suggestions. Who is Ray going to be late for this panel? Yeah, right up front.
Mudkip.
A what?
Mudkip.
A Mudkip? From Pokemon?
Yes.
The starter Pokemon Mudkip?
Yes.
Boy, as Professor Willow, I know so much about Pokemon. This would be so easy for me. Right here.
Ignis from 15.
Ah, that's it. She's come up with a new suggestion right here.
Geico Gecko.
Oh, the Geico Gecko. Wow, you guys are really funny. Right here.
Confuse the hell out of him. He's Ray Chase.
He's Ray Chase. He's very smart man. We'll figure it out. What? A chocobo? A literal chocobo? Quay? What about you?
The Monopoly Man.
Mr. Monopoly? True or false? Monopoly Man has a monocle. False. Right there.
A shade from here.
A what?
A shade.
Ashamed?
A shade.
His deep, dark shade. Ray's deepest shade. A shade?
From the other one.
That's pretty good. These are really good. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. Right there. Hubert? Unfair. The literal ship, the Titanic. count of 3, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, you're late. Ready? 1, 2, 3!
You're late!
Louder! 1, 2, 3! Here he comes! Everybody give it up for the biggest man in the room!
Kool-Aid Man, that's me, baby.
The Kool-Aid man?
What does he say? You're late. No, he doesn't. He says,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah. You do good with ice though. So anyway, thank you so much for coming out today. We appreciate you being here. You look great.
Thank you. I've had a lot of work done because I'm over 1,000 years old.
Ooh, well, I think you're over a 0 there, but that's pretty close.
100 years old. That's me.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah.
Master Roshi.
You are not Master
It's
Roshi.
never Master Roshi.
Yeah. He lives on an island, you live... Never mind. Let's see. What does it feel like to be responsible for the deaths of so many people?
As Mewtwo.
I regret nothing.
You were so close to being Mudkip, you don't even know it. And let me ask, when you first came on the scene, everybody thought you were so hyped up. Everybody was just like, he's the one, nothing can stop him. And then, talk about a fall from grace. I mean, just sinking to the depths,
Sinking to the depths. I mean, as Doug Trio, I have killed many and I'm 100 years old.
No.
Sinking to the depths.
I mean, it wasn't really like, it's not that you, it's tough because like your name is so synonymous with disaster that you could choose to blame you, but I in the end, I don't think it was really your fault.
Sukuna takes no blame.
Boy, you are not a guest at an anime con. Welcome to Naval History Con. Yeah, I'm so surprised you can talk as an inanimate object.
Oh, like the stack of pancakes. I saw that panel earlier. It was great.
Yeah, that guy was really handsome.
It's me, of course, a tsunami. The personification of a tsunami.
No, you're on it. You're close. Oh man, how do I figure this out? I just got. I'm sorry. I hum when I'm nervous and thinking.
Okay, that brings back some memories from 100 years ago, perhaps around 1912. The maiden voyage of the Titanic. I remember it fondly.
Yes. Because you are.
What I did was I was just there chilling, like a villain, and suddenly I sink it, and I don't care, cause I am the iceberg that sunk the Titanic.
There's got to be some form of like coping mechanism, right? Where he's trying to figure it out. No, it's time to come to terms with what's going on. How are Leo and Kate? I just need to know. Are they good? What was it like having them on your bow?
You're saying I am the Titanic? Robbie wants to do it again. What can we do that's even worse than inanimate objects? Yes.
Burrito.
A burrito? That is funny. Yes. A bag of sand. I love it. Right here.
Killer wasp.
Killer wasps. Do we have one in the back? Yes.
McDonald's French fry and you forgot underneath your car seat.
It's a McDonald's French fry underneath your car seat, the famous anime character. Let us call him in on 3. 1, 2, 3, you're late. 1, 2, 3, you're late!
Do not know how doors work. Hi everyone, it's great to be here. I'm the Prince of Lucis and the King of Fishing. It's me, Noctis. Hi. Oh, so sad, my dad's dead.
Oh, I didn't know you were there.
Hi.
Oh,
Didn't see me? Dun dun dun! I'm John Cena.
no, much less that's exciting about that. I didn't even know you were there. You must have been there for a couple of weeks. I guess you don't look crispy anymore.
What?
No.
Crispy? Man, am I an inanimate object again?
Yes, of course you are.
Yeah, I'm just an old, soggy old piece of bacon, that's me.
Oh, soggy old, yeah. Piece, no. No, bacon, no.
Are you alright, sir? What kind of panel is this?
Well, I actually didn't invite you there. I didn't even know that you were there. I was just kind of, I was going to the dentist and I parked and looked down and, whoa, there you are. We met a couple of weeks ago.
I am a dentist's ankles?
No, we met a couple of weeks ago. I was feeling kind of hungry and I ordered number 4 and I guess you were there. I didn't even know. I just didn't even know, honestly.
That's just starting to hurt my feelings a little bit. Why didn't you know I was there?
Well, everyone else was so much better. I guess you just kind of fell through the cracks.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I am a literal piece of human feces. I am
Not that bad. No, I mean,
Okay.
I would still take you into my body. Yes, I would.
What? I hate that this convention, the panel that I'm on. This is FoodCon.
FoodCon, yes, I was here for the number 4.
I am another piece of food.
Yeah, no, I came to FoodCon because of the number 4, which you were a part of. I just didn't even know you were there.
I'm a bent straw.
You look like one, yeah, definitely. But
You look like one. You look like a bent straw.
thanks. I mean, I don't take the insults from Spuds.
Wow, from Spuds, that's too easy. I'm a dirty old French fry in between your car seats.
Yeah!
Really?
100%.
Hi, everybody.
All right, Robbie, who are you? Did you introduce yourself?
Oh, hi guys, my name is Robbie Daymond. It's nice to meet all of you.
Yay!
Who was at our chit chat panel last time? Yeah? Oh, not that many of
Not
you.
that many, okay.
Typically, we have a short little man that we love that sits right here, and his name is Max Middleman. And he could not come to Hawaii, and he told us to tell you that he loves you. But he had some personal stuff, and he could not attend. So we are 3/4 of a little group that we like to call Lava.
3/4?
3/4. I don't. What is math? 2/3. Don't call me out in math in front of my friends, Mom. We run around and do just good stuff all over the country. And I'm a voice actor in Final Fantasy 15 with this guy. I play Prompto. In Persona 5, I play Sketchy Akechi. And my very first JRPG ever was Tales of Zestiria as Saray. Over here also did the next 2 Tales games.
Alphen in Tales of Arise and Torius in Tales of Berseria.
Did you tell him about Fire Emblem?
I forgot.
Yeah.
But I am your boy, and I'm also Fire Emblem Heroes Alphonse.
Yeah, and also plays Roy. In Fire Emblem, I played Tobin and Hubert. And then what else? What other good stuff? I play Spider-Moon, Spider-Mean. I'm a live Infinity Train cartoon fans here this weekend, which is wild. And most recently, I just joined Critical Role. Those and we were playing some clicky-clacky math dice. And typically, we just do one of these goofy panels and just hang out with you guys for a while.
I had them ask some questions before you came here, but if you guys would like to, now that we've officially begun, go ahead and line up at that microphone and we'll answer whatever questions you've got.
Have we ever tried Two-Headed Expert before?
It seems kind of easy, but maybe not.
Too easy?
Too easy.
Let's try the first question, since there's only one person here. It's Two-Headed Expert.
It's Zagreus himself. Hello. Oh wait, I remember you from yesterday.
Yes.
Steven?
Yeah.
Good.
Why don't we just answer it now then? I think.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
My question is, because he couldn't answer,
Oh.
where are you going snorkeling?
Where are we going snorkeling? Do you want to come find me and drown me or something?
Yeah.
This is the golden rule of conventions.
I gave them your phone number to text if any questions they have. Is that bad or great?
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Well, I don't know where we're going snorkeling yet. We might drive up to the North Shore. We might go to that one where all the, or the easy one where families go. What's starts with an M?
Okay.
That sounds
That's
nice.
the one that everybody.
Is that the one? Is that the touristy one I should go
Super,
to?
super good.
Okay.
Super
All
awesome.
right, I'm going. Done. Yeah, I'm literally gonna try not to drown Ray. That's gonna be my goal.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steven.
Thank you.
Alright, so,
Yes.
I do not know you guys from any anime that I watch.
Okay, bye.
But you came to this panel.
Yeah.
Because I do know, I talked to you yesterday about it. I do know you as Spider-Man and Jesse, and I know you as Almond Cookie.
Almond cookie.
Yeah.
What was yours?
My almond cookie too.
What was you're not almond cookie?
I just stole your job.
No!
He said Jesse and Infinity Train.
Oh, Jesse and
and
Infinity
Train. And you're dressed from Gravity Falls, so you're a cartoon fan.
Clearly I'm virgin.
Nice.
Yeah. But I think it's just that I don't watch a lot of like the shonen anime.
Okay.
So, my question is, you two can give like different answers if you want. What is one anime that both of you, or that either of you are from, that you think I should start watching?
Okay.
That isn't an action shonen kind of thing.
Yes.
No, like, it can be.
At the same
It can't
time, we'll do the same answer because he said we didn't have to do the same answer. But we're gonna try. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Anahanna's flower we saw that day. Yeah, sure. We're gonna do it again. Something different. Ready? 1, 2, 3. A silent voice. Do it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Fire
Jujutsu
Emblem
Kaisen.
Heroes.
Our two suggestions are A Silent Voice, which is a movie that I star in, and then
No, watch One Punch Man. It's great.
Yeah, that's pretty good
Yeah,
too.
not the main character
That
that
one's
one.
that.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Those are shows that we're in.
Okay.
Yeah, good question.
Thank you.
Yeah, we either just got a new anime fan or turned him off of anime for life. No idea.
Oh my god, is that the Dorian store?
It is right here. Yeah. Hi. How are you?
Good.
Yes.
My question is for both of you.
Yeah, okay.
What was it like recording on 15 together?
Final Fantasy 15 or King of Fighters 15?
What were your fish prints?
Is my mic on? It's still on. Okay.
It's fancy slow.
What was it like? This is one of the sad things about what we do. We just look at Excel spreadsheets in a darkened room for days at a time. Robbie and I met like once on, it's true! It's true!
What truth? They want funny, cute stories.
Oh man, it was so cool being on the set with the director, George Lucas.
Yes.
We learned lots of cool swordplay and stuff like that. No, it's a lot of just hanging out. One of the unspoken rules of being a voice actor is you have to be fun to hang out with because there are no distractions. You are just hanging out in a dark room, looking at an Excel spreadsheet, going line by line, and doing a lot of math because we had to make sure that each line was within a millisecond of the Japanese performance. So
Until we defeated the Japanese performance and started going first.
oh, we did?
Yeah, we did.
Towards the end.
2/3 of the way.
That's right, we
2/3 of the way
were on the
through.
ball at that
We were faster than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was what it was like. There were some times when I got to actually hang out with Robbie and the cast. Like you'd work 9 to 1 and then 2 to 6 with an hour for lunch. And sometimes you'd be able to crash in on someone else's session if you knew they were coming in and go eat lunch with them.
We tried recording one segment,
Oh,
all
yeah.
4 of us together, and it was a complete and utter disaster.
Because, not because we're not friends and
No.
actors, but because every single line had to be within a millisecond. If we did the very first scene where he's saying goodbye to his dad on the palace steps, and if you are chasing that picture as it goes by, and you have to be within a millisecond of the Japanese performance with all of your friends at the same time, it's impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But it was fun.
I had fun.
Hi,
Hello.
Which one of the Zenins are you?
Maki.
You're Maki? Cool, that's my favorite. Go ahead.
So this is a question for both of you, and I don't know if necessarily you'll be able to answer it, but
Sure.
there's been a game that recently got an English release called Twisted Wonderland.
Say this again.
Twisted Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
And
We saw that. Is that?
Oh, yeah.
That's the
last
Disney,
time,
the Disney
yeah.
gotcha, right?
It's a Disney gotcha.
Yeah.
And so I know that's also going to be getting an anime pretty soon. Are you guys trying to figure out characters that you might be able to do an English performance for?
I would like to be the Wonder.
Yes. I'll be the twisted bad guy. It's me, Mickey Mouse, gotcha.
We don't know. It's hard to get your hopes up sometimes because you might not know the casting director who sends those things out. I remember loving JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, and I was like, oh, I'd love to audition for Kira when it comes out, and it came and went. I just never got an audition.
Yeah.
So it's not really up to you, unfortunately.
Listen, I know we look like super cool and powerful, but we just can't call up and be like, hey, Mr. Anime, I want to be Chainsaw Man, hey! And then they're like, you can do it, Mr. Chase. But if we see it come along, and it looks cool, and people seem to like it, and we get the opportunity to audition, we'll do our very best.
What is your ideal fan cast for both of us? We'll tell Mr. Anime.
He doesn't have to be us.
Jack Halford, Chase.
Jack Howell for Ray Chase.
Jack Howell?
Yes.
All right, I'm calling my agent.
Okay, we have the same agent.
I don't have my phone.
And either a character named Brooke Hunt for you, or Bill Schoenheit.
Ooh, okay.
Bill, Brooke, Jack. Best anime names ever.
Done. Good, that's good advice, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I feel like the more excitable we get, the more they keep turning our microphones.
I feel like I have to shout now.
I feel like he's over there. He's like, I don't like these guys. Let's make them quiet. Yes.
All right. My question is like a D&D related question.
Ray also plays D&D, just
Alright.
not on television.
Correct.
Okay. Well, this is perfect then. So my question is, with you being on Critical Role, I wanted to know what was it like coming up with the character of Dorian, and in addition, for Ray, what does your ideal character look like? What is the class? What is the race?
Ooh, fun. I don't even know this.
I like to play ineffectual paladins. It's my favorite.
Wait, that's mine.
That's what you. You're a bard.
I'm the king of ineffectual characters. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it.
No, I love the braggadocious, like, I will save you, and then it fails everything and really bad. But has lots of, like, weird luck, good at saving throws, that kind of thing. It's my favorite.
Oh, that's awesome. That's almost like Bertrand in the show. Bertrand's like got this big, he's like braggadocio sort of guy, and he's just worthless.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Dorian came about many different ways. I was secretly being auditioned and I didn't know. Basically they were like, come play, we'll do a play test, and then you'll be on the show. And I was like, cool. And then we did like 4 or 5 of them, and I was like, wait, I'm auditioning, aren't I? And I didn't figure it out. So I played a couple different characters. Ooh, fine, why not? We're in Hawaii, let's tell some secrets. I played a water genasi named Emil Moonwake. He was really cool. That was my first dabbling into whatever. If you watched any of our narrative telephone, I played a goblin road named Flint Tip Bearscat. Flint, I love. Flint, I don't know if you with Critical Role, I would bring Flint back into the proper campaign. He was maybe one of my favorites, but I built him. His build was awesome. He was a super badass rogue, and for some reason in the final fight, insanely ineffectual. Couldn't make anything happen, and he was supposed to be like a clutch player, so we just leaned into it, and we had this super awesome moment where he's like beating this crystal and trying to save this lady, and just couldn't do it, and I was like, oh, this feels bad. This is fun. So I was like, okay, I'm a music guy, so I knew I wanted to play bard, but Sam had already done the most epic classic bard you could do, the lusty, fun, jokey bard, and I was like, there's no such thing, I'll never be a better Scanlan, there's no such thing, so what can I do that's on the other side of that was also still fun? So I was like, well, what about a bard that has stage fright? What about a performer with social anxiety? What if he is a literal fake? And then I thought of some of my favorite fantasy tropes. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings nerd. I love the reluctant royalty. So yeah, he just started, it was just this all melting pot of experience plus my favorite nerdy stuff. And he slowly came into existence. Yeah, very organically.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You.
Was that too involved of an answer? I'm sorry.
I thought he was a handsome blue guy, and I like him.
Hi, my question is for Robbie.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
So Kane from League of Legends is my favorite character of all time. So,
Okay.
and kind of part of that is because of the banter between him and Ross.
Yes.
So when you were recording the lines from that, were you like listening to the lines from Rust?
This
or-
one is not a sad, dark room story. That gentleman's name, who I must learn. I feel horrible for not knowing his name for as much as we've worked together.
Flint Tip Gorloff.
Flint-Tip Bear Scat
Yeah.
He is such a funny guy. He is from, don't dox him. He is not from Los Angeles. And he's in his 60s or so, and we were in the sessions together remotely. So all of the banter in all of League is him and I mostly bantering back and forth together. Yeah, so that's why it sounds like natural, is because it was him and I riffing off each
That
other.
was same, Ryan did Twisted Fate and Graves at the same time, me and Fred Tyler's
Yeah,
story.
yeah. You were with Fred in that.
Oh yeah, he's
Who do
amazing.
you play in town or in that again?
Twisted Fate and Graves.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fred is like one of the best people ever to riff off of. If you don't know Fred Tatasher, he's like one of the OGs, like Hulk, a million other characters, and yeah. So whenever you have a partner, it's
It's
always
so nice,
It's a
yeah.
lot more fun. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Good
Thank
question.
you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Favorite character of all time. You hear that? Fight about it later.
I have a question for both of you.
Oh,
Yes.
Which one of you would win in a fight?
a fight?
Which one will win in a fight? We'll find out today!
We need this kind of fight. Let's find out right now.
Left hand.
Yeah, left hand, off hand. 1,
2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war.
I'm supposed to go 5, 6, 7, 8.
Try to keep your thumb straight.
Wait, stop.
Kiss.
We'll never know! I don't know, it's a tough question. Like, I'm mean, and I know I've been in a lot more fights than Ray, but Ray's like scary, like bear strong. He's way younger than me, but he has old man strength. So I'm afraid that like if Ray got his hands on me, it'd be scary, but I've also got Ray by about probably 40 pounds. So, I don't know.
And a few inches, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would never fight Ray.
My money's on Max Middleman.
Yep. He's mean, he'll go low.
Yeah.
Straight for them. Good question. We'll never fight.
Hey.
Except for each other. I'd go back to back with you in a bar fight though.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Tonight.
yeah, I'll find it.
I got another Critical Role question.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, if you wanted to answer this, you can.
Yeah.
But it has to do with Cyrus.
Oh,
I don't know that. I don't know.
Kind of seeing him DM'd both by Matt Mercer and Bria Iyengar. Like, do you have an idea of what was closer to what you had envisioned?
I had nothing envisioned for Cyrus. Cyrus was just a plot device for myself. I wrote my backstory, and which was about a dozen pages or so, and Cyrus was probably about 3 or 4 pages of that. He was a tool for my character to move forward. So when Matt brought him into the campaign, that was something I never, ever expected. So for me, it was just a total question mark. And then Matt laid the groundwork for what that character was, and then I think Bria just turned up the himbo to 11, you know? So for me, he was supposed to be, I always envisioned him as like stalwart and capable, but like locked into the family position. And then I guess I never thought that if he were to be out of that family position, he might be an idiot in the real world. So yeah, both unique interpretations, both incredibly fun, and both wildly surprising that it ever happened. So
Terrible question. Thank you.
yeah, everybody's been calling you Cyrus in all of our pictures from this trip.
Cyrus?
He's
I am
my-
Cyrus.
He's my older brother.
I'm a himbo?
You are.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right. Hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
So, this is a pre-question before the actual question. So, do any of you two know the Hawaiian slang pigeon?
Pigeon.
Pigeon. Is
Yeah,
that-
like
that's like-
pigeon English?
Like
Yeah, of
Creole
course.
language? Like,
Yeah.
Have you ever spoken it before?
No.
Oh,
All right, perfect. Now, like I tortured every guest to speak pigeon. Now I'm gonna teach the both of you.
You're
how
gonna
to
teach
speak
us?
pigeon. Yes.
Stop. Some people are filming. Is any of this going to be offensive?
No.
Okay, good. We're not gonna get canceled for this?
No,
Okay,
no.
good. That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know.
And since you two have such a good raw energy, I'm gonna go with a little more. Some words we would say with like bro to bro.
Okay, bro.
So like, you know, a lot of people would say how's it to like say hi to each other, but for bros, we like to instigate each other and make fun of each other. We're like,
Perfect.
So like instead of saying how's it, we'd be like, ho, sup you dummy.
Sup, you dummy?
Yeah, like yeah, say
I gotta say whole first. Whole, salty dump.
Ho, sup, you dumb.
Yeah! Yours is so well pronounced now.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And then another terms, I don't know why, but like we would use this term called the kind for like almost every single situation. So like if you can't get the word out, you just pretty much say the kind. Like if I'm like trying to remember something, like I'll be like to my friend like, oh, do you remember the kind who was staying at the kind, who was there at the kind the other day?
Oh, do you remember we were doing the kind? I told you this is impossible. All I want to say is the kind forever now.
No, like honestly, like Hawaii, we're good at BSing everything, and somehow it makes sense.
We are actors. That's our only job.
So literally, just say the kind for any situation you want.
This is Big the Kind.
Yeah! And I'm gonna go a little more just to address the fighting question earlier.
Okay.
If you ever get into a fight or a confrontation,
Which we established we are going to
Tonight, yeah.
So like, if you want to start something,
With not with any locals, we'll just fight tourists, okay?
so like how you would start it would be like, ho, what? I like thing, like scrap. I lick you, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna lick my bro? I did not hear what you said. That does not sound like fighting words.
So we have a term here called lickings, and that's our term for punishment. So like if you,
Oh, it's like you're gonna get your lickings.
Lickings.
Yeah,
you're gonna get
A
your
scrap, bro.
Alright, scrap and lickings. Deal.
or like bang, or like whatever.
Amazing. Thanks, man. What's your name?
Jacob or Kainalu.
Give it up to Jacob. Thank you so much.
One more.
Alright,
This one you need to know the most because it is the most enthusiastic phrase we have here. And I'm gonna say it softly, and then you say it as much enthusiasm without ruining your beautiful vocals as possible.
I'm scared.
And it's simply the term she-oo.
Chi-oo?
What's it mean?
Yeah, but like, well, it's basically our Hawaiian version of yee-haw, like how they have it. But instead of saying it softly like she-oo, you gotta say it loudly with enthusiasm, like
Fun, mahalo. How cool was
That
that?
was amazing.
I'm short. Hello.
Are you Renoa?
Yes, I'm Renoa.
Excellent,
My
love it.
wig is too long.
You're what?
My wig is too long.
Your wig is too long.
Yeah, I don't know why it came like that. Wait, is it on? Oh, it is on. Okay.
You're alive.
Alright.
It's live.
I actually have a question for Ray.
Do it.
Okay, so I also love Nier.
Up
Personally-
near, absolutely.
Yeah, nobody asked anything about that yet. So, how did the story affect you, like the whole complete story? Did it affect you in some way? Because, yeah, it really did take me by surprise. And
Talking about near replicants or automata?
Nier Replicant.
Replicants. Oh.
Actually, you can also talk about Nier Automata too, because you're also in that as well.
Yeah, I mean, all of Nier took me by surprise. I remember recording for Nier Automata, not knowing anything about it. What is that ominous sound?
I think it's me holding the stand.
Oh, no worries. It's okay.
It's tipping over. Yeah.
Teamwork.
Not doing good.
Yeah, my chest is gonna do all the talking.
Gonna get your lickings.
Lickings, bro.
Yeah.
oh, bro.
Hey!
Maybe I can do that.
Yay! That's
Terrific, thank you. No, it took me by complete surprise. I auditioned for this game, recorded for it, and then I played it, and I never played a game like that, with that level of, the story is absolutely bonkers. I played through all the endings, and then I couldn't believe they were not, they were doing Nier Replicant. They needed someone to play Brother Nier, and they said, we can't have Ray Chase, he was already in the last one. And then they went around and auditioned a whole bunch of people, and they said, maybe it can be Ray Chase, let's give him a shot. And I auditioned during the Nier concert where Yoko Taro came to Los Angeles. I went there, found out that he needed more reads from me that night, drove home, did more reads, and then drove back to the concert and met the guy, scared out of my mind, I couldn't believe it. Ended up getting the part and then recording on it with Liam, and Laura was again, It's a bizarre game. It is absolutely insane. There's nothing like it. But I do think that he's one of the more grounded characters in it as the adult protagonist, not Nier. He's so gentle and caring, and I love playing those kinds of characters, especially with this voice. It's just a nice voice to do all day long. Thank you. Thanks for the question.
We gotta go a little faster if we're gonna get through it.
All right.
Hey, it's good to see you again. Hello?
Yes, hi, thank you. Robbie, a role recently that I was surprised and pleasantly so to see you pop up in was the last 2 seasons of Young Justice.
Sure.
Where you played Wind, the boyfriend that Calder has always deserved.
Correct.
I'm
That's
just...
my claim to DC fame as Aqualad's boyfriend. I love it.
Yeah. Loved you in the most recent arc. Great performance. I'm just curious how that casting came about.
Traditional. I have a usually when you have worked long enough, you know most of the people in the business. Very rarely do I go into a session where I don't know anybody. And this one I knew some of the people, and it was an audition that came along. And I knew I was top of the list slightly because I think I knew they were going to give him somewhat of a Native American style look. Traditionally, that's the DC look that he also had, even a little bit more stereotypical back in the 80s and stuff, and I am Native. So it was, that I think pushed that along as well, but I also think it was just a really good casting fit for me. And we did 1 or 2 episodes in the last season. It was just me and Kari, and not to be too whatever, but like, there was just chemistry right away. So him and I back and forth together, it felt really romantic and passionate, and he's such a great actor that it was really easy to like lean into all that. So I'm not surprised when they brought me back for 3 or 4 episodes and whatever the last season was. It's just too easy, too fun. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your question.
Hi.
Hi.
What's one of your guys' favorite characters that you guys have voiced?
One of my favorite characters that we all the rest die fiery death. You have to save one of them.
Yeah, you're holding all of their hands off a cliff.
Yes, exactly.
And you only get to pick one to not let go.
Impossible. I can't.
Come on, pick one favorite.
I love Roy because I played him on Smash Brothers when I was a kid, and it's very rare that you get to originate a voice that you know as a kid. That's like never happens to anybody. There's always somebody who originates it. It was just total stroke of luck that I got to play Roy.
I have to pull Prompto up out of the depths. Couldn't let him go. I couldn't let him go. He'd look at me with those big blue eyes and be like, please. I'd be like, all right, get up here. He's probably my favorite, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good question, thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
So,
That was funny. Great, yours did a great thing.
Yeah.
how long have you guys known each other?
How long have we known each other? We did Final Fantasy 15 demo in 2014, but we didn't know each other then. They didn't tell anyone what our names were at that point.
It was late 2014, I think, when we met, right?
Yeah, and I found out, all I remember was they were telling stories of you that you were, you're in control of the years. Amazing, that's incredible.
I remember how this happened. I got busted in the trailer. Someone called me out and said, that's Robbie. And then you reached out to me via Facebook, which I don't think either of us have anymore.
No.
He just sent me a message. He was like, hey, people are saying this is you. Is this you? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, you seem like a cool guy. I'm going out with my girlfriend, all of her friends, and we're gonna go watch football at a Broncos restaurant in Los Angeles. I was like, do you want to come and meet 20 strangers? And he went, sure. And he showed up in the most awkward social situation in the world and just crushed it. He was awesome. Everybody loved him. Even went home with a date. One of my girlfriend's friends got himself a date. I was like, this guy is the coolest.
I still don't know what football is, but I'm hoping to learn one day.
And we've been best friends ever since.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Please.
So, can you guys do each other's voices in Final Fantasy 15? Like, can Robbie do Noctis?
Oh yeah.
Should we have an exchange?
What's the ever at your side? Or
Yeah. What's your line now?
what's my line for ever at your side?
Before it. Oh, come on, anybody?
Remember.
How do we not remember?
You say,
one more time, or we're gonna do this again, or like.
oh, you with me, that's right.
All right. Oh yeah. You ready? Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I'll do you. This is hard. You with me?
Ever at your side.
It's not feminine, but I mean it's science. Not good. Hello.
Hello, Joker.
Looking cool.
This question is more for Robbie.
Okay.
Sway, are you still going after Jenny Blackles?
Did you just sway me? Did you just throw a breadwinners reference at me?
Yeah.
Buckle up, duckies! Yeah, Jenny Quackles! There's my unrequited love. I love that duck more than anything in the world, and I'll sing to her until my dying day. And when I am buried in the ground, I hope she will waddle over to my grave and I'll poop on it. Thank you for the question. Joker just asked me a breadwinners question.
You were so prepared for a catch.
I was ready.
And he threw that sway at you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
If my question is for both of you.
Yes.
If you were to audition for a character for Genshin Impact, which elemental character would you want?
If we were to audition for a Genshin Impact character, which elemental character would we be?
Clearly, we know those elements from
Yes.
playing the game so much. They are fire, wind, water,
Clear.
heart. No. Is there another one? Is that it?
What's Ito's thing? He's Earth.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of Earth in Genshin Impact?
Hydro.
Hydro? I'd be Hydro. Full on Hydro. Fight Max all
So
day.
you can fight Max?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be, I don't know anything about the game. I'll be a windy boy, just tooting myself around. That's it. I want to be the wind Genshin guy who just toots everywhere. That's it. That's it. The next patch, 1.2.9.8. Hi, how are you?
This question is for Robbie.
Good.
What's your favorite line that you voiced for Akashi?
For Akashi?
Yes.
Do your goddamn job! It's only half the line, that's my favorite part. Good question. Sorry for saying GD if there's children in here, I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hello again.
I'm back.
You're back.
So, quick question, because both of you voice act in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
Who are your favorite characters and why, and do you think they would be able to beat each other?
Wow, who are our favorite characters in Jujutsu, and would they be able to beat each other?
We are the OTP of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Sukuna and Megumi.
And Megumi,
they
for sure.
love each other very much.
Yeah, they want to fight all the
Yes.
time. I think they're going to someday. I really do. I think those two will fight someday.
There's
They've already fought once.
Something going on.
It
Yeah,
did-
they did fight
And
once.
it did
yeah.
not go great for Megumi.
Correct, yeah.
Mm.
But Sukuna kept him alive. It is really
He
interesting.
did keep him alive.
Who's your favorite character though?
How dare you?
Who's Itadori's big friend who's always like, bro?
Oh, Toto?
Yeah.
What kind of girl do you like?
Yeah.
Oh man, he is very funny.
I love that guy. He would not stand a chance against Sukuna.
I like my favorite character is the white divine dog.
The White Divine Dog?
Yeah. R.I.P.
Would he be able to beat Megumi in a fight?
If someone was wielding their dead body, maybe. Sure,
Yes.
for sure. Yeah. Is this too dark? It's taking a dark turn. Quick, someone ask some happy questions. We've only got 3 minutes left.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, mine's kind of sad actually.
Another
great.
sad question.
Great, let's do it.
If you could never voice act again, what would your job be?
Anything else?
Never voice act again?
Sounds great. What's
Sounds
your offer?
great. Yes.
How much are you offering? I'm ready to retire. Well, what would you do, Ray?
Actually, I bartended. I was a mixologist, straight up, learned my craft cocktails. I really enjoyed that a great deal. I would love to move to Hawaii and do some craft mixology on the island. That would be my ideal job.
Yeah, I would want a quiet life. I just want to make things too. Man, I want to learn something though that I don't know how to do. I want to learn I'll learn how to make hats.
You said hats. Yeah, that's right. You answered this.
I think I would learn how to make handmade felts and wool hats and just live in a little Italian village and then make a hat today and here you go, anybody want to buy it? And that's all I'll do. Catch me at 80 bumming around Italy selling hats.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good question.
Hi.
Hello.
Oliver and Futon.
My question is, for both of you.
Yes?
Out of all the characters you voice, who would you want to be best friends with in real life?
Out of all the characters you voice, who do you want to be best friends with in real life?
Let's get it quick. That's hard.
Who do I want to hang out with? Oh, wait. Tengen Uzui sounds like a Chad just to hang out with. I wanted him to train me to be flashy because I'm not a very flashy person. I think he'd have a lot of cool things to say. And I have one wife. Maybe he could show me how to get a couple more.
What a great answer. I can't beat that. I want to hang out with him. Everybody needs a Chad friend, just so you know. Just to get you in a little bit of trouble. I would want to hang out with, I'm a low commitment person, I want to hang out with Tuxedo Mask. Because he just comes in when you really need him, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, man, I don't know. He's like, do you want to go see a movie? And he'd be like, yeah, and then he'd buy the tickets and he'd be like, farewell! Just leave with the movies. That sounds nice. Yeah.
Fun question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm back again.
You're back.
Yes.
My question is for you both. So, technically also Max, but he's not here. But what encouraged you guys to start the Lava Boys?
What encouraged us to start voice acting?
No, Lava Boys.
Oh, Lava Boys. It's not called Lava Boys. Should we just start calling it Lava Boys?
No, I'm a 40-year-old man.
Okay.
You're not calling it Lava Boys.
Okay.
Impossible.
It's called Lava. It stands for loud, annoying, and very annoying. What encouraged us to start it? Oh, well, I mean, I met Robbie at the horrible football game, and football's terrible. What a terrible sport.
So much fun.
Then we started hanging out a couple more times. Robbie would invite us, this is before he knew how Jewish me and Max were, he'd invite us to Ultimate Fighting Championship. It was like ridiculous stuff.
I'm the Chad.
He's Robbie's our Chad friend. And we went to his house, watched the people beat up each other, and with a lot of his other Chad friends. And the night grew long, and we hung out at his kitchen table and realized that between me, Max, and Robbie, we shared like 1,000 credits. We didn't know because it was under NDA.
In 2015 is when this happened, or late 2014, we were in 32 different projects together between the three of us.
It was wild, yeah.
So,
They've put a stop to that since then. They don't put us on the same things anymore.
Yeah, but then at the time we were like, hey, people are gonna want us to do cons. We should do it together, and we should bring something that we want to do that's fun. So I had the idea, since they were both they both have theater training and degrees. I was like, you guys have done improv before. Ray had a sketch comedy troupe, and him and Max had done some stuff. And I was like, what if we bring a variety show that we shake and bake and make for sort of like the convention market, and we bring the show wherever we go. And that way the three of us can go, we always have someone to have dinner with, and we bring free fun shows to wherever we go where the three of us go. And that's how it all started.
It's been amazing, yeah.
Yeah, and then we've literally done, I think we're over 100 shows now. Yeah, in 6 years.
Wow.
Over 100 shows, and I think we're creeping up on almost like 80 cities at this point.
Jeez.
Yeah, so we've done it all over the world. Yeah. So sometimes if you have a really good idiotic idea with your friends, you should just do it and see if it works.
Yes. Thank you. Last two questions.
Good questions. Yeah, last two. Let's do it.
Hi.
Hi.
I work in mental health, and
Yes.
in your guys' opinions, how does the industry and the work impact voice actors' mental health, the good and the bad?
Oh, wow.
How does it impact our mental health, the good and the bad?
It's, oh man, how serious do we get?
Well, I don't know. There's something about what we do because we are very much journeymen in the fact that we are on our own. We have an agency, but no one's looking out for us but ourselves. We can turn it off at any time. We're not locked into any contracts with anything. It is, if it's ever too much, you can always take a break or walk away from something. We like our job, which is the thing, so we're always looking to do more. I think maybe the mental health stigma comes from rejection, which
yeah, rejection, maybe burnout, I think too, because like what we do isn't always at the top end of the pay scale, especially for some of the stuff that you love the most. Like if you love Genshin and you love anime, that's what we get paid the least to do.
Yeah.
But we get the most positive feedback from it. We get to do cons to meet you guys because of that.
Sure.
So we've got a dual there's so few of them. I have a friend who plays in the NFL, his buddy of mine, he's a starter, and football, sorry. And we were at dinner the other night talking about, you think there's more you guys, or you think there's more of us? And he was like, I think there's less full-time professional voice actors in the States than there are NFL starters. There's very few, there's a lot of voice actors out there, and a lot of Twitter headers that say voice actor or whatever, but people that do it full-time with no other means of support, it's a handful. And in order to do that, we have to work a lot. So I think that...
But it attracts people who like doing that. That's the thing. Like, as far as mental health, I like being stressed. Yeah, but if I'm not stressed, I get stressed.
So I think that's your answer. It does lead to burnout. You have to be good at, you have to be bulletproof at rejection. And you also have to make sure that you're a nice person with a grounded personal life, because also, all these beautiful eyes and all this talking that we've met together, to have someone's eyes on you all the time like we do every weekend. Today it's 100 or 200, some weekends it's a couple of thousand, and we have these kind of conversations. If you don't have loving families like we do and a good friend circle outside of entertainment, you could really get full of yourself. You could be like, oh, look at me, I'm up here doing this thing. Like, I'm doing these things, people come to see me for my autographs. You could become a real asshole real quick if you let yourself. So that's why we do this kind of stuff with friends. That's why we try to stay grounded. And I think that's fundamental for everything that you do if you get good at it. If you get good enough at something, whether you're the president of your company or whether you're the best hat maker in Italy, you just have to stay grounded and realize that none of it matters. The only thing that matters is being nice to people, and that'll save you all the time. So I think that's where people could get tripped up in this business. I've seen it before. I think we've seen it a little bit here and there. But anything in entertainment, it's tough because then your star fades too. That's another thing. What happens when your star fades? What
happens when your star fades?
Yeah, you die. No, you have to have other things in your life that are important. You're not defined by your work, and we're not defined by our work. So
Thanks for the question.
Yeah, great question. We could talk a long time about this. Last question. Let's go bucket hat. What's it gonna be?
Since you're both in Jujutsu Kaisen.
We're both in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
I was just curious, what's your favorite curse techniques?
What's your favorite curse techniques?
Very easy. Mine is my domain expansion because it's my favorite episode. I also love, I don't want to do too many spoilers, but I love when you-know-who, our puppy friend goes bye-bye, and then he becomes a double puppies, and then the double puppy fist punches the guy through the tummy, and that's my favorite part because I get to go in a few episodes later and say, domain expansion. Chimera Shadow Garden! That's my favorite.
Yeah! For me, it is the strongest curse technique in the entire universe. It's unblockable, kills everything within a 300-foot radius. It's impressive. It's 1,000 years old. It's domain expansion, malevolent shrine. But my other favorite technique is this one that I learned in Hawaii, which I believe it's called domain expansion Chu-E. Let's do it together.
Yes! No, wait, no, what is it? What is it again? Hold on a second.
Chiu.
You guys are Chu-E?
Chiu.
Chiu. Chiu. Chiu. You're gonna have to help me remember. Are we all gonna do it together?
Yes.
Are you okay to do it if I put my vlog on?
Yes!
Let's see how loud we can get it. Ready? 1, 2.